guys, I'm Mike Manel from Nerds of Color, here with the cast of Abigail, Kevin Durand, and William Catlett. How are you guys?
Good, man.
Awesome.
How are you?
It's wonderful to meet you guys. What an awesome movie. Oh
Yes,
my God.
Nice. Nice.
I just had the chance to see this. I got so excited. In my opinion, after this and after Ready or Not and the two Scream movies, radio silence is just crushing it. The best thing to happen to horror in a long, long time.
Wow.
What was it like being part of a radio silence production?
I think, right off the top, they're just incredible alchemists.
Yeah.
They know how to create great chemistry by casting the right people. Now, obviously, they knew how to piece this movie together. They knew exactly what they wanted. But you always felt like you were on the same train, right? Mm-hmm. Even if the train went into horror, went into like all of a sudden it's Usual Suspects, then it's a comedy, and this. But we're all on the track together, and the fact that they could bridge all of those gaps and bring them together in one cohesive film is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, for me, I think, I don't think I know. They want to create a family vibe on set. And so we had Friday night dinners, so it all translates. So when we're in the scenes, even though we have our different characters that we're portraying, it's so much love there. Even in the moments where you're getting stabbed, there's blood is exploding everywhere. There's so much love there. And I remember when it's my time to, do my thing. And I got the prosthetic on and all that, and Matt walks over and he looks at me, he's like, more blood, even more blood, And I'm like, I don't feel like doing it today. But today's the day, rolling, you know what I mean? So, just having that love on set, it made everything really work.
Actually, you see it on screen. The ensemble just works really well together. You guys all are spectacular together. And what I love about this movie, more than just buckets of blood and horror, the characters are actually really fleshed out. They feel real. And these aren't just bad guys. For me, it felt like, they had kind of a heart of gold. Did you guys feel the same way about Peter and Rickles,
Yeah, I did. I especially the moment I had with Joey, where there's a spark there. And, Rickles comes from a military background. And I was just telling Kevin earlier, it's like, even though this girl behind us is the monster and the vampire, but we all accepted a job. So there's a monster in every one of us. You know what I mean? And there's a scale to play on that. So I really connected to those moments, to those real life moments.
Yeah, I think, at least for Pete, for Peter, my character, he was kind of like, he had limited resources. So in my head, he was like this ex-hockey player who used to knock people's heads off every night. And then his career was over, and then he was hired by the mob. And he never liked hurting people, but he did it because he's just so big and so good at it. So, he was just a big-hearted, kind of sweet guy who has to do this job so that he can make a living, and that's why he drinks so much, because he feels really bad about it,
Yeah, I mean, you could see that in these characters. They actually, feel like good individuals deep down inside who just happen to have a bad hand dealt to them, in life. But I have to ask, I mean, there's a lot of vampire action going in there. If you guys got bitten by a vampire, what would you guys do with that power? Like the power of being a vampire?
I'm flying. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you got to figure that out.
I got to figure it out. I'll be flying for a minute.
Yeah, I think I would be, because I spend my every day trying to figure out how can I live longer and stronger and be around for my daughters when they're white-haired, And so the idea that I could be eternal, I'd let them come into fruition and give them the option that if they want to live forever with me, because I would love to live forever with my wife and my kids if they were down. So I think that would be an amazing superpower.
It is the perfect way to close it out because at the end of the day, this is about fathers and daughters and children and parents. So I kind of love this.
Yeah.
Kevin, William, thank you guys so much. This was wonderful. I can't wait for everyone to see Abigail. This is so good.
Thank
you guys so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Comments in the lectures, fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The Hard Knock Life. hit play, so check this.